go. Q&A time with me and Edu. Are you ready, Edu?
Yes.
Are you ready? With another unboxing video.
Like wounds and treatment.
And they're specific for horses?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
And even these green ones with eucalyptus. And it's also really like massaging them. I'll get the other stuff. I have an
Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
I'm Emma and this is Edu. We're the founders of Tenerife Horse Rescue.
We are a small non-profit, self-founded, eco-friendly animal sanctuary born in 2018. We are run by a great big family of volunteers.
And an even bigger animal family. Don't forget to press the subscribe button to follow our Finca life adventures every week. Oh, and now as soon as we start
Good
filming,
morning.
they stop being funny.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back to Finca Life. Or this is an episode of Finca Life. Once again, me and Edu are together. And like 1 second before, the dogs were being hilarious, and now we've turned the camera on and they've all just sort of sat perfectly still. Yeah, haven't they? We decided to start from this very appropriately placed chair that I think you found or got donated a couple of days ago, and we're going to move it into the cave house. But at the moment, it was sitting outside, so it's a perfect place for us to sit and start our episode. Because don't chew that. Oh no, you can. I thought she was chewing the chair. This episode, actually, we've got a lot of different things that isn't with us, but we put out, I don't know if you saw, you didn't even know about this either, so here we go, now the dogs are starting again. Chew's doing his bum scratching. We put out on Instagram on Wednesday, I think, or Monday, I don't remember. Earlier in the week, we put out some questions and we said, a Q&A, because some people had written underneath our videos and wanted to ask us a couple of questions. So we said, let's put it on Instagram and they can ask us a couple of questions, because at the moment you've got a chance of us getting us together. So here we go, Q&A time with me and Edu. Are you ready, Edu?
Yes.
Are you ready? What do you love most about Tenerife? The weather?
Absolutely.
Is that? That's an easy one, the weather. Yeah, we're in mid-November.
Today is I don't know which day of November, and you can jump in the sea, so
Yeah.
This easy answer.
Yeah, that's really easy. From a selfish point of view, it was just really convenient that actually they needed our help here, and the weather is so perfect. So yeah, that's easy. How easy would it be to get a permanent place working on your sanctuary? I assume by working, there's Iggy. I assume by working they mean volunteer working, like the live-in volunteers, and I'm going to answer it like that because if it's actual working, then none, because we're all volunteers here, including us, so that would be impossible. But if it's volunteering, pretty easy. You just got to be really passionate about animals and our project and fit in and be involved and really want to help us with whatever position, you know, that your building team, most of your building team are pretty permanent. Office helpers, you know, admin, horse people, any skills. You'd be surprised. You don't have to have skills with horses or anything like this. In fact,
Not only.
we need that the least. We get so many people who want to work with horses. What we need is people who want to help us, you know, with social media or, you know, anything. The most important thing is to be passionate about animals, rustic living, sustainable living, and willing to work hard to do it. It's not a, you know, it's not a sort of place where we just, it's hard working. It's a hard working place. So you've got to be willing to work hard for the right thing and part of a community. So it's pretty easy. Email me. if you want to be part of the long-term team, email me and we would be very happy to have you, probably. That's a nice question. I like that one. How do you manage it when you get attached to an animal that sadly has to go? And I assume that this means rehoming, not when like putting to sleep and things like that, because that's obviously always difficult. But I think it means like when we rehome animals.
Well, of course, we would like to keep them all, to give a chance to all the animals that can arrive in our center. But then, of course, it's good to have a home outside where they can have like some human being taking care of them and give a lot of love.
But how do we personally manage it when we have to say goodbye? Like emotionally, I'm pretty sure they're asking like how do we handle it? And
there is someone that is
Much harder, yeah.
Depends as well how much they stay with us.
But for me,
How long?
yeah,
Sorry, how long they
but
stay
and
with
also you
us.
connect some, because when you end up with hundreds and hundreds, I mean, there's probably 500 animals here. I mean, it becomes quite normal, but some are obviously harder. But for me, I think the bottom line is, yeah, obviously, like you say, I'd love to keep them all because we love them all. But when we find a home that is better than what we can offer them here, then it's easy, because we know that they're going to be happy. So as long as we know that they've got a happy life, and then there's space for us to rescue more. So it sort of becomes normal, if you like. But I mean, some were absolutely heartbreaking, and yeah, like Baloo and Sierra for you, but I mean, it's part of the job, and that's what it's okay, because we know that they're only ever going to a perfect place. We don't rehome anything unless it's a perfect place, and we're in contact still with all of pretty much everyone that we've rehomed. Not necessarily contact all the time, but we could if we needed to. And yeah, so it makes it okay because we know that they're all happy. So I suppose that's what makes it okay. What is your biggest dream for the Finca? Biggest dream for the Finca would be that because once we get the new bit of land, I think we're going to be the size that we dreamed of. I don't want any bigger. That would just be terrible. Chewy!
Well, the dream probably is that we are not needed.
Oh yeah, that's a better dream, is that we'll be out of a job. the animal welfare and everything changes, like laws and things and everything gets better, and then we don't actually be needed. That would be amazing. Yes,
That is,
but I think that's an unrealistic dream. I mean, we're going in the right direction. But I think my biggest dream that is realistic, or in approaches, get to the point where financially we are not at the point where we have to like, oh, can we rescue that dog, or can we rescue that horse just because we can't afford the medication or the help. I'd love to get to a point where I don't have to question every animal that wants to come in, because we have a big waiting list, and I have to be so, you know, money management, space management, like, oh, I don't know if I can take this one because I can't afford it. Once we get the new land, space won't be an issue. However, we haven't got the money to make the fences and stuff, so space is still an issue. So I'd just love to get to the point, once we've got this land, that financially it's all sort of set up and then built, and then we can start working with schools and education and things like that, and bringing workshops in and stuff like that to try and encourage education. But this is all like actually in the pipeline. I would just love it to come quicker, so we need a really big investment. We need someone to build us the track system, and then we don't have to worry about the money on that, and then we've got the space. And
The van is back.
ah, that is good news. We can start collecting stuff again, collecting wood and
For this,
things. Yeah, we've
I'm
been without that for anyone who's followed us already. Seeing our cars and vans are broken all the time, and we're basically always without a vehicle. But see how long it lasts this time.
Finger crossed again.
That's a big dream that we have, is that we get a few functioning vehicles, so that when people ring us to go collect stuff, we actually can, rather than saying our van is broken again and again and again, because it's constantly broken. I bet you're all excited about this. Probably not as excited as we are. We've another unboxing video. This is Jill. She came, you know, I think it was the last video, or maybe a couple of videos ago, that I talked about our renting out the cupcake cave with the cupcake cave. Yeah, cupcake cave. That's what we called it. With for internships, and this. Actually, perfect timing. She's coming here on an internship.
Yay.
And she's staying in the cupcake house. That's it, not cupcake
Yeah,
cave.
that's so nice.
And trialing it all out for us. So we're really excited about starting up with this internship. But we're also particularly excited about our first one because she's come with stuff.
Yes.
And we brought Rosin to help unpack stuff, because I think she's going to be more excited about it by being...
Yes, it's mostly horse stuff. There are a few other animal things, but mostly horses.
So let's see.
So I brought a whole case.
Ooh.
Open the bag.
From school. Can I put it on the
Let's have a
table?
look.
I think so.
And while I'm here, because I had a couple of comments on the last, because I was walking around with my thing in the last video like this, and then someone said to me afterwards, it looked like I was drunk and that I was drinking a bit. This is tea. I know it's in a Samago, but it's got my moringa tea and my green tea, and I've always got a cup of tea on the go. So I just like to point that one out. That's not what I was doing. Right, let's have a look.
This is all the secondhand stuff that I collected at my school, and it's called Tiveta. So all the other students try to collect this with me. So let's dive in.
Look, this is something we always need. I spotted that straight away. We use them all the time because it's so dusty around here, and they are amazing. And we always they don't last very long, our ones. We never seem to get good ones, and these were really amazing.
Yeah, these are actually the small ones. This one was my own horses, but she doesn't need it anymore because sadly she isn't with me. So
it's something we're always excited about.
Oh, and I maybe have to explain these things,
Yeah,
but I will keep them for later. These are cloths, and I heard you guys
Always
need it
useful.
for the eyes and
Absolutely.
everything. So these were
Always.
reusable cloths. And the legs. That's
boot.
a medical soaking boot.
Oh wow!
It's waterproof.
Is it?
Yes, it's to
Oh,
soak
yeah.
the hoofs in. So if you
No, I
put it
didn't.
on the hoof and you put water in it,
Yeah.
you can soak
We've
it.
got one, but it's not as nice as that.
No, ours is
Yeah.
nowhere near as nice as that.
Cool.
And again, also always useful because we're always working so hard
Yeah.
with the feet. That's
And I have a
amazing
lot of
rehab one.
halters, but I know
Breaking holes.
Yes.
this one is for
Always.
goats and sheep, especially. It's like a little one.
Excellent. This is a small one too.
Yeah.
This will do for a papaya.
One day we'll rescue some tiny ponies. I'm surprised we haven't yet. You've got a thing.
And that's a new halter, I think. I don't know who donated
yeah.
that,
But
but
I mean,
really
these are
welcome.
always useful.
And this is a hay rack for the guinea pigs or the bunnies.
I was like, it's a little bit small for horses.
And then
Oh my
I have a lot of
God.
stuff here. Yeah. A student made these
Oh
herself.
my God, look, there's loads of them.
Yeah. It's pretty funny because they're all from a bank. I don't know who got them. Yeah, my bank. I have Rabobank. So I don't know why the bank made hoof picks, but
This is a
I'm
very cool
grateful
bank.
with that.
Like, whatever bank that is super cool. My bank has never given me hoof picks.
Yeah, exactly. And they're all unused, so.
Why hoof picks?
Good. I have no clue because
But
they have nothing to
amazing.
do with horses.
That's fantastic. Oh my God, look at them
Soft
all.
And they bend nicely. And
Yeah, because these are neck ropes.
Look at that colour.
Yeah, someone made these, so that's very
Beautiful.
exciting.
Very cool.
It's very exciting.
Very much.
And loads of nice brushes as well.
Yes. And I also have bunny
And
bottles.
some bottles.
Bunny bottles.
Also very useful.
Yes.
Amazing, thank you so much.
Thank
Oh,
you.
and they've even got the bit
But then
inside.
I'll get the other stuff. I have an
Oh, there's more.
Yes.
Literally, these always lose these and they break all
these
the
are
time.
nice
these are
ones,
nice
some
ones.
of
So
them
we're
are
always,
She
always,
really
always.
made them well.
And they are. Yeah, I'm just surprised at how many hoof picks you've got from a bank.
I had even more, but I couldn't fit them in, so I had to leave some at home.
That's amazing.
Let's
Because
see.
those we end up breaking a lot of and
Yeah.
going through a lot of as well.
The most thing that
Dun,
I'm
dun,
excited about is these. Because we got these donated from Cavallo, especially from Sonja in the Netherlands. She made this happen and she
Oh, that's
gave
amazing.
us
Thank
two
you so much,
sizes.
Sonja.
So I have to look up which one is which. But we have two pair.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So thank you, Cavallo Boots
that's
Europe.
fantastic.
I really hope that Star gets
these are for- these-
good use for them.
Yes, absolutely, because she's going really well in her rehab. We're
Yeah.
waiting for the farrier.
As you do in every country.
Yeah, you know what farriers are like. Yeah, so we can have one more changeover of the shoes one more time, and then, but the progress is amazing actually.
Yeah, she's doing
It's
so well.
much
I was
quicker
so
than we
surprised
expected.
seeing her.
Yeah,
like
of course,
this.
because you saw her story before you came.
Yeah,
and
and
she
I was like,
actually
oh my
raised
God.
money from back with her school and her friends specifically for Star,
Yes.
which was amazing.
And we are on 490 euros now, which means that we can rehabilitate Star for like 3 months. But of course we want another 3 months, so I think we can keep the link down below. It's in Dutch,
yeah.
but please donate for Star if you want, because we would like to have like
Can we
950
keep her?
euros.
Yes, she should just
that we can
stay.
make
Like,
it
I
happen
hope
for her.
all of our interns are like that. It's amazing.
Come for an internship, it's fun. We've only been here for 3 days,
And if
but
you do, bring all this stuff.
oh yeah. Then I found another thing. I actually sent this to Tenerife, but I didn't know sending something was so difficult.
Yes.
So I got it back. Thank you all, Tenerife.
That happens.
But I have a phone.
Ah,
Because
was
I
it-
know that
yeah,
one
you saw from
office
the
phone
post,
was
yes.
broken. So
Another amazing thing that people don't think that we need. Yeah, we're borrowing someone else's phone, the llama phone, yeah, one of the other volunteers for the office, because it's something people don't think the things we need, like old phones, old laptops, or not just animal stuff, but yeah, this is really, really useful because like we've got a really like holding on by a thread by its screen and we need it, so amazing thing. Okay, that's for the
And
office
another
team.
one,
We'll get
and
excited
that's
about that
why these are so important. So I will put them back because I brought soap.
For putting the soap in
And
and
the-
then you use it as a sponge.
Yes, because I have like sustainable horse soap, which is like super cool.
one. Wow.
Oh, look at that.
These like real soap bars.
Oh my God.
Comes from a store called Pippa, it's a Dutch store, who makes these natural soap bars.
If you can see there, the name.
And this is one with honey and
Pippa.
propolis, so it's really good for like wounds and
And
treatment.
they're specific for horses?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
And even these green ones with eucalyptus, they are also useful for dogs.
Oh my God,
So and
amazing.
yeah, you can put them in those bags, and you can just like put them in a bucket so that you can soak. And then you
Wow.
can do. And actually, these are the not nice bars. You can see they are like a little bit scratchy, are not perfect, but I love them. They look even better this way.
Yeah.
So
So this literally fits into everything we do. This is sustainable,
Yeah.
natural, and horses.
yeah, exactly. And then if you have
She's
like
done her homework.
yeah, and I actually created this one. This one's caramel and marigold. And it smells amazing, but
we
this
use
one is
them?
supposed to keep the flies
Can I-
away.
can we
Sadly
use
not.
them
Well,
once?
you can use it, but it's like really creamy, so it will stick like a cream layer on your skin. It's good for horse skin, but not good for the human skin. And this one is with rose and clay, which smells lovely, but hasn't really have a purpose. But I love it anyway.
We could try the eucalyptus one for Leo.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
green ones are good for the dogs, and the other ones are amazing for horses. And I think all are vegan except for this one because there's honey in it, so really nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
this
it
is
also
amazing.
it made me buy it with like a discount, so especially for you guys. So I'm very happy with
Yay,
it. So
thank
this is a
you.
gift from me.
We'll
and
put
also
a
from
link
Pippa.
link to that below as well.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
That's also amazing. And Cavallo, we'll put a link to we'll put a link, there'll be lots of links below.
A lot of links. Donate, look
So
around.
I think, yeah, on that, I mean,
I currently have 2 volunteers.
Oh, I don't know if you're gonna hear
I
you.
currently have 2 volunteers by the footbath washing horses.
waiting
so
for
I'm
this.
going to
yeah.
go and take these down. I don't know if the camera wants to come and see them.
Oh yeah,
being
you can
used.
see these in use. And I'm going to leave you with them then and say thank you
wash some horses.
to Jill, thank you to
wash
Pippa,
some
thank you to Cavallo. They're going to go wash horses. And thank you for you all watching our video. Comment below, subscribe, hit that bell, all of those things. If you haven't joined already, you should join our channel. And we'll see you next week. And have fun washing.
Yes.
I'm going
thank
back
you.
to the oh, but I'm going to go back to the office with my office phone. So we've got stuff too.
Good job.
Enjoy. See you.
Do you like this? Do you like the smell? It's not eatable though. No, it's not eatable. It smells weird, right? So hard to get him wet on the other side. You can see like all the foam coming up. It's really nice. This is the one with honey and propolis, which is really good for skins and also for wounds, for healing. Yeah, do you like that? Good, Oreo. Yeah. Yeah, well, you can also use a bucket. Like if you don't have the resources to make the horse fully wet, you only have to make the bars wet and he will soak already. So they will already have like these foamy. So that's really nice also. Also, if you only have to wash the tail or something, that's also really nice. Because you have one, if I say correctly, with lavender, which is really good for, and with lime, which is really good for whitening the tails, like if you have a white horse. So that's also awesome. This one is just really good for healing the skin and caring for it. If you have like soap like out of a bottle, the chance that you take much more than you actually need is also really big. And with this you really can soak up every part that you want. And it's also really like massaging them. Yeah, I just really like horses and sustainability, so this is like amazing, like an amazing product. See if we can get it out. Now, nice and smooth. So then we can put it to dry. This we can wash and also dry.
These, oh no, that one's Edu's dog. I have like 5 or 6 that follow me everywhere, and this is what it's like in our caravan.
My dogs,
are a bit bigger.
except her, cannot fit here.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sorry, Oreo, no! Yeah. Don't push too hard. I'm sensible.